Hello everybody, this is Jimmy and we are playing more Nomifactory today. You can tell I am a little addicted to this pack. So, I am no longer AFK. Indeed, I am not. Today I would like to do Fusion. Yay. Before I logged off earlier, I actually requested a Fusion controller. That is not a Fusion controller. Means that I assume my Fusion controller is available. Hey, would you look at that? Good morning, Elrath. We have all the blocks for one fusion controller. Apparently we use LUV hatches. I don't know if that was necessary, but is what it is. Congratulations, we've unlocked a new cape. Alright, what cape did we get? Green. Alright, we're now wearing a green cape. That changes everything. Alright, so how do we want... Well, first of all, where do we want to do fusion? I kind of want to do it here. I think it... How big is this thing? Let's say... Nope, we are counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's 15 by 15. If it's 8 to get halfway. Okay. So it fits in a chunk. Maybe we make this chunk the fusion, and then the ones around it can be like for turbines and stuff. That's out. Where does the controller go in this? Controller goes right up front and center. Above a... That does nothing. That center dish. How's that look? Yeah, it's all within the chunk. I mean, our internal size of the border is 14 by 14, so it won't entirely fit inside the border. All right, let's see what happens if I tell you to build it. All right, can you build the rest of it? No? You built part of it, and then you decided you've had enough. Oh, I see. You placed some of the hatches, but not all of them. Okay, well, we'll fix it up. So around you, all right, these 4 are energy hatches. If memory serves me right, the energy hatches, you need every single energy hatch, but you do not need all the other functional hatches. I'm also apparently short 1 energy hatch. Unless the auto build put it somewhere funny. Oh, I put 1 of the... Now let me tell you how to live your life, auto builder. Yeah, chicken. Yeah, it's fair. Yeah, and these 2. Alright, and then the auto builder, or the recipe import, I think I accidentally left all the fluid hatches in. So we're going to have to place them somewhere because I don't want to make more fusion casing. These are kind of a pain in the butt. Are they? Yeah, superconducting coils are a pain in the butt. So I'd rather use input hatches. Probably shouldn't have used LUV ones, but well. So these go in like a ring on each. What is it? Output in the middle, input on top. These 2 slots are output. Can those be not outputs? See, it's this block. No, it has to be an output or a casing. What's fusion glass? I didn't know there was fusion glass. Can it replace casing? You can't replace casings. Oh wait, some middle row, so some interior. Okay, we'll swap some out. I don't really want to have all these output hatches because then I can't control where the stuff actually comes out. Like I don't mind using as many inputs as I can to save on material cost, but having all the outputs is kind of annoying. Is this fluid? Maybe is it assembler? Not need to provide PBI to assembler recipes. 16 of them? Backplate, sure, that's easy enough to make. There's room for 31, perfect. I will use 31 then. Do we not have a stainless auto blast furnace? Have we been manually mixing our batching our stainless? Huh. That's a little surprising. All right, so what's metal bender recipes take a while? All right, that'll be done soon enough. So I do want probably just a single output's enough. I want all the potential inputs to be inputs. This one is fusing for power. We will have more later for other materials, including but not limited to Einsteinium. Well, that is an input already. All right. What's holding up my fusion glass? Why is this still using tools? Whatever. I guess it's all in the assembler, which can only craft so quickly. And then these two not be outputs, they will be glass. Are they allowed to be glass? Let's see. They're the ones right behind the control. Oh no, those have to be casings. It's only the casings that are not potential replacements for functionals, it seems, can be glass. Right now, why there's so many disconnected blocks here. So that one's glass. These two have to be casings. Glass still not done. Crafting. Let's see. This one can be glass. This one can be glass. These two can be glass. These two. Yeah, I haven't run the, like, I haven't set up the distillation to make enough fuel to keep it running full time yet. We will cross that bridge when we get making. How long does this take? Oh, it has to be in a clean room. Uh, Ignore the sound of the shulker. Shulker is not real. Shulker cannot hurt you. Put the recipe in here, right? You already move it. Where did the fluid tin alloy go? Was available before. Oh, you did put the fluid in. Kevin, you're not an idiot. Looks like, oh, there was grab to restart the crap. Let's see. You can be the glass. You can be. I think, is that all that we're allowed? There's a lot less than the number I was told. Are these allowed to be glasses? No. But just these, not those. And not the bottom one. Okay. I guess 8. It's all 8. How many is this? 1, 2, 3. I don't know. However many that is. You want to have words with whoever made all these floating blocks. Right, what's missing? Now what's missing? What? Anything else? These 2? These 4? Well, that's all the blocks I have, so I hope these are the last 2. The fact that it didn't form is not good news. Nope, I need at least a couple more casings. How many? 2 more? And these aren't so bad now. When I first crafted them, I think our crafters were not quite so robust. And some of these steps took forever. Well, no, it looks like there's... No, these missing ones are glasses. Yeah, I think it's just those 2 casings. Here is it? And here, form. Yes, success. Okay. Do I have to get power to every single energy hatch, or do I just have to power enough of them? I have to power every single one, right? Only enough? Okay. So how much do you hold? You hold one... Hold on. Comma after the 5. So you hold 1,000,000 EU? What is your starting... Oh, okay. So the starting energy isn't actually what's in the reactor. Or what's in the hatches. The controller can hold extra energy. Because it can hold 160 mil. So what is the highest... I mean, we're only running this recipe in it, right? Like, if I just power 1, that's enough? Is that how this works? Our conduits have also all been upgraded. Courtesy of Kevin. As per our agreement, the next conduit upgrade is on me. I am responsible for the upgrade from superconductor to whatever comes after. Please don't add anything after. Thanks. Yeah, our energy is now stored in the conduit. Let's see how much we have stored. 17, whatever unit that is. 100,000 million, 17 billion. That's actually not a lot. It's also barely going up. In fact, it's not going up. Yeah, if you add another conduit here and like an actual reason to use it, I will be much sad. All right, how do I... Let's see. So this is our only output hack. I want the world's biggest tank. Is this the biggest tank we can make? Quantum Tank 2? Can we make like 4 yet? Can't make 4. Can we do 3? Not easily. Okay, 2 it is. Dumping into a 64K fluid cell. That's also an option. The thing is, our digital storage doesn't handle overflow very well because we use non-partition cells for to handle like on-demand fluid crafting overflows. Can you fluid subnet? Like, does a fluid interface, fluid storage bus on a fluid interface thing work? Actually, I've never tested that. Like the same way you can item subnet? Easy enough to test. We'll test with the 4K, I guess. I think I've tested this before and it didn't, but it's also been like many, many years since I've last tested this, so. I guess we just do it right here. I have to get some fluid into that somehow. The fluid terminal. The standard fluid. Fine. one regular fluid terminal. And, well, that's why we're making 0 energy. Or why we're netting 0 energy. Wait, that's on the wrong side of the network. Wait. Oh, disconnected. Please don't do that. Alright, so now there's nothing in there. We will put, what is there's almost assuredly no liquid iron. Let's confirm that there is no liquid iron. And oh, would you look at that? It works exactly as advertised. Why? Do this now. I know. Oh, was this feature added by Prototype? That would probably explain why from my testing before it didn't work, but it does now. Alright, so let's make our 64K. Yeah, we'll use it later. Wait, I need 64K fluid. Boom. That 4K? Yeah. Are these all no circuit? It looks like it. And this one is just a crafting recipe, right? And ain't no kill like overkill. Why is this 60,000 bytes? Because it uses 288,000. Oh, that's a lot of microprocessors. That's a lot of advanced SMDs. Alright, whatever. You do you. Alright, so this is the inputs. You will output into a separate interface on its own subnet. It has a drive. Let's use that monitor. Actually, yeah, we could just storage monitor this, right? Because there's literally only one fluid in this subnet. We will... I guess we'll make this a full block interface. Not the storage. This, these, and we'll put the terminal here, just so we can interact with it differently. All right, so those two are main net. Our subnet will tell us how much we have, and One wonders if I need all 10 of those drives. Well, okay. I know I don't need all 10 of those drives, but one wonders if I should have made less. Oh well. They'll be done eventually. Are these? No, these aren't made with ASOCs yet. What is that? We can't make ASOC, right? That's IV. That's even EV laser. Oh, it's an L. We have LUV circuit. We can swap those over to ASOC. What plasma? This will be deuterium tritium fusion or helium plasma. You get deuterium. You get tritium. And ooh, you are already off to the races. All right, dang, that is a cool look. It's a blueberry donut. Oh wow, there's even like a ring inside. That's kind of cool. I see why you wanted me to use the glass. I approve of this. Blueberries. All right, so you are output. Well, I guess you are outputting to the tank because I don't have a single cell done yet. How long till one is done? Looks like it'll be a while. Haven't even. Oh no, you are working on one case. Okay. Sure. It'll be. Why hasn't it moved on to crafting some four? The 4Ks and the 1Ks probably use the same processors. What's a bottleneck here? Why is this not always crafting? Oh, because that's waiting on the compressor. I see. Hurry up. I need a thing before this shuts off. Oh, it'll be a long time before it shuts off. That's why I used an LUV output hatch. No, those plates are still being made in the compressor. We should move it to a much, much faster block cutter at some point. Probably at some point in the past. Alright, we're going to need plasma turbines. And no small number of them. Yeah, we have PAs. We even have the big PAs. Oh, we can make... I did some back of the napkin math and I came to that if we use HSSE rotors, because these rotors have reasonably good durability, well, they're very good durability, their efficiency is reasonable, there is higher, and their power is very good. I think these were the rotors we'll use. I want to set it up to use 5 turbines and then have a spare set of 5 standby turbines. So when we have to do a rotor swap, we can swap production from one set to the other, and then rotor swap the set that, you know, we take offline, and then swap it back after. Because I don't know a way to swap rotors on a running turbine. Besides, well, I don't think you can. I think it's intentional that you can't. But I don't think you can pipe items into like the rotor holder in any way, shape, or form. So that's rotors for 2 sets. We should encode the pick up and go plasma turbine. Plasma turbine. The turbines lasting forever in in Nami was, or in old Omni, was a bug where they only use durability during their spin up and spin down cycles. That bug has since been fixed, unfortunately. What tier rotor holder? I believe we can make the, where is my, I believe we can make ZPM rotor holder. Let me double check my notes. Assuming ZPM rotor holder, yeah, so we'll have to make sure we can actually make them. Alright, so not an IV holder, a ZPM holder. Output hatch, I don't care. Input hatch, small is fine. Maintenance hatch. Rotor holder, rotor holder, rotor holder, rotor holder. Yeah, that's what's getting you. What did I say? Each one makes 183,000. So a 4 amp LUV? 183. That number is bigger than 4 times 32K. So I need a LUV 16 amp. And a stack of tape for each. And all right. Actually, give me crates, if you could please. So I need 10 total. 5 on, 5 standby. I should wait. Probably put the components in. I hate how I can't pin through the wireless crafting terminal. But I guess wireless crafting terminal is now an abandoned mod. IV assembler, sure. Do you know how to make 8x? You know how to make that. And certainly don't know how to make those components. All right. Apparently we've never made a ULV output hatch before. And our good friend, the ZPM rotor holder. So yeah, we have the mats for this. We just need probably recipes. Here's all rotor holders. Stainless steel screw. Right? That's in the lathe. This is just an assembler. Do we know LUV dynamo? Maybe we just don't. No, we know the 1 amp dynamo. Okay. This is a latte. Perfect. Oh, I guess in practice I won't quite need this many materials because we can wall share. Actually, can we? Turbines are kind of annoying to wall share because they can't wall share their rotor face. Maybe they can't wall share. Right, these don't. Oh no, they can. They can share a little bit. All right, we'll stack them a little bit. We'll probably do 2 stacks of 5. Are my cells done? They sure are. Let's. It is not on the main net yet. Helium plasma should probably end. It'll in all likelihood end up only being the only source of helium plasma. And of course, plasma is so easy to work with. This tank with obvious holes in the edge, you just pick it up. All right, 200 buckets of plasma and going. Now we will. Monitor. I slaughtered that spelling. We will eventually run out of deuterium and tritium. But it's like the smallest cell I can hold that can hold these gases. Can a basic fluid cell do it? So yeah, this tritium started at 3.8, probably, and it's already dropping significantly. Well, I guess there's 500 buckets in there, but deuterium is here. Tritium is... Stop. Can I rotate you? Nope. Tritium. There we go. Make helium plasma. So yeah, we're gonna have to step up our tritium production. Where are our large plasma turbines? Extruder steps, wire mill steps. Are we? Is the... Hold on. Is this a 0? That's an unpleasant 0. Let's take some load temporarily offline. Any significant blast furnacing can wait. Because we need enough energy to run our processing so we can make the turbines. Still 0. Although, is that just because it's filling machine buffers? The machine buffers number is going down, not up. More disconnections are in order. These probably don't represent any meaningful load. Alright, that should do it. Maybe we can turn off ore proc for now. Although turning off ore proc is more than... Ore proc's also very full. It's also more than just turning one machine off. By exact 16. Although these are, they're using a healthy chunk of energy. Let's take, if I have to, I can turn all these off temporarily. Nope, our conduit buffer is going back up. Because we have offlined enough stuff. Alright, plasma turbines are being spat out. Correct. Yeah, we'll put them in. Oh, do we put them inside the fusion reactor? No, I think we'll put additional fusion reactors stacked vertically on top of each. I guess we'll put it here. I don't know what I'll do with those two chunks. Okay, I need 5 of them so I can start building. Oh, I also need the energy converters, don't I? These are what, LUV 16 amp? I need 1 for each. I need 10 total. Okay. Let's start with 4. I think that's all I'll be able to make. Did I include energy converters? No, I didn't. Oh, now there's 7 of them. Alright, whatever. I'll grab the mats. So, can we stack them vertically like this? 5 tall? I think so. There's no reason we need the... They don't have mufflers, right? Yeah, so by... Oh, wait. Not an output hatch. So, we put output here. Input... Oh, no. We put maintenance here. Input, output, and back. Dynamo there. Rotor holder here. And then we can stack them vertically indefinitely. That is the plan then. I want... And we'll have 2 towers. Wind towers, so to speak. Which way do I want to lead out? Probably facing like this, or facing like this. Where are these facing? I'll face same as these. We'll face them this way. Well, the bottom layer is... Oh, I should rebuild this. So it's what, plus 2y? No. The next controller will be this block here. Is that correct? Yeah, so I can build the bottom layer and then it's plus 2y. And the bottom layer is literally just all turbine casings. Is it 4 or is it 5 wide? Then we can go array 4 count plus 2y. So there like that. Maintenance is that. output. Dynamo is the side opposite the controller. Dynamo this side. Whoa, that's a big dot. Rotor holder this side. And I assume these go in the center. Yep. Good. Four. Did they form? I think they did. Perfect. Inventory spot, please. So let's just check my numbers. I'm expecting the production number to be, let me pull up my notes, 183,500.8. All right, so the 0.8 doesn't show up, but the fact that it is exactly the number I calculated means that that's a good sign. That means that I likely did my calculations right. New version of CEu is out. Ooh, that's exciting. Oh, I built it 1 block offset. Do we move it? Do we leave it? We move it? We leave it. We have an AoE 5x5. That covers the whole thing, right? Is that actually... that is insufficient mining level. I saw a... in here. Also aluminum. Make a... Just a drill tip, right? Yeah, if you posted a link, it got blocked. I didn't even see it. Even I am not privy to things that are blocked. I did not expect it to mine 9x9 by 9. I just expected 9x9. Yeah, I'll take a look at it after. I mean, I'm not going to update it until the pack updates. Yeah, there was very nearly collateral damage involved. I guess I did have to get rid of all these on the bottom there. Alright, let's get rid of this before I do some damage with it. We can just grab everything from the other one now too. We build them both while we're at it. What's a ghost circuit? So you know how machines have like their lock machine? Have like this one. This slot for circuits. much like in GTNH, instead of actually putting a circuit in there, we can do we can use like there'll be some UI of some sort that we can put a fake circuit in here, basically a ghost. So we can give it a circuit without actually putting a circuit in. Useful for early, just useful in general, not having to carry around circuits. Although you still have to carry them around for multi-blocks, unless you're also adding them to input buses. Like how GTNH's input buses have ghost circuits. Dynamos were this. Oh, what? Oh, they face me when I place them? Wait. What? And why are these facing different? Whatever. The input bus currently does not have a dedicated circuit slot, no. There's nothing preventing you from putting a circuit in there, but it takes like one of the slots. So basically, you can't use a ULV for input bus for one item plus the circuit, which is, it's like not a big deal at all. I'll go so far as to say it is explicitly a very small deal. Why are these facing the wrong way now? You had it right for the longest time. And what the? Huh? What did effortless building? What are you doing? Go home, you're drunk. Uh, I thought inventory tweaks had its auto refill turned. Are there ones missing internally? There are. What? This? Why is there a red plane divide? How did you get here? I thought I had it turned off by default because it has an issue with not understanding that GregTech blocks are. Huh? That is mirror mode. Oh, I accidentally turned mirror on. Hello, Jimmy. But yeah, that auto refill doesn't quite understand that GregTech blocks are different from each other. Like, despite having the same metadata. All right, which is the missing block? I have extra casing, so there's missing casing somewhere. Should make a faster pickaxe. Pickaxe is plenty fast. Yeah, what I thought it was in there. And this one is just missing the... Perfect. And we'll try turning it on, see if it does anything. I tape all of them. And put our rotors in. Oh, this factory is incredibly held together by duct tape. Or whatever tape this is. Brain Tech Aerospace Advanced Reinforced Duct Tape. Brain Tech only makes the finest products. I, for one, am a staunch supporter of Brain Tech. Only set up one side for now. No UV energy converter. Can I actually... No, because if they are not always drained, these will... Are there... diodes? They just called diodes? Oh, but we have to set... Okay, much trouble. I don't think I can make another dynamo. Oh, I can. I thought I turned. Did it get sniped or... Okay, I just got sniped. Cancel that. Yeah, but if I have to configure everyone, that's a pain in the butt. And again, I have to configure all of these anyways, whatever. In the end, it only saved, like, I can run 2 of them off 116 amp. And probably run 3 of them off 116 amp. Right, so the input side is that side. The dot is supposed to point at the conduit. Oh, it even says when I mouse over it, yeah. So this side's input. So this side is output, yeah. It's one output, multiple inputs. You set the output. That's out. Right? And you have young. Extract brown, insert brown. Oops. And we're off to the races. All right. Then on the output side, extract blue. Guess we will use soup. Insert blue lock void. Alright, so now our total helium plasma number should tick up, but slowly. If it's ticking up very fast, it's probably faster than I was expecting. If you don't put output hatches, do they work? I thought in GTCE, at least in GTCE, you had to give them output hatches. It just voids. Alright, well, I mean, yeah, a little bit of helium, who cares? What, this sponsor? This is our donut. Blueberry donut. It's our fusion reactor. Alright, and then with that set up, what I want is rollers on all of these. Let's see, where do I put it? Put it on this side. So it auto refilled controller with my prospector scanner. I guess I can just try with any two Greg type blocks. Will you refill a large steam turbine with a vacuum freezer? Yeah, you will. That's why I thought it was off. Because that's what it used to do before. And it's more annoying than it is helpful when it does that, I think. Alright, now I feel like the rate that number goes up is like 5 turbines running should drink almost all the fuel that comes out. Maybe it is drinking almost all of it. This number normally goes up. Here, let's see. Helium. Normally it goes up a bucket every 8 operations. So every 5.6 seconds? 8 times. Every 6.4 seconds. It goes up 1 bucket. So from the moment we hit 25, 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 that took 5 seconds. That is less than the theoretical? I thought the theoretical was 6.4. Maybe I wasn't counting up right, but is that... Why are we getting so much plasma? Alright, let's rework through the math. There's going to be some numbers. You're overclocking on... But I can't overclock the fusion reactor, right? Oh, I can? I thought the fusion reactor only overclocked by using a higher tier fusion reactor. Okay, so if we are, yeah, if the fusion reactors, that does make sense. That's why it's 8 ticks here. Overclocks double energy and half duration. All right, so it's not possible. It's impossible to not overclock this recipe, which means that we actually have to run both. I can run both sets of dynamos. Yeah, I can run both sets of turbines off of this. And then I'll need a separate set of... I should have built these differently then. I guess the other can go in like this chunk or something. I was expecting these to be the 2 swap overs, not these 2 and a different set of 2. But yeah, that would make it relatively consistent with the about 6-ish seconds to build up a new bucket. I can't build the towers 10 high. Oh, that's true. Actually, yeah, that probably makes more sense. We'll go 10 high, and then it'll still be primary, secondary. Then let's get another 10 of these crafted up. No magnolia. Okay. Are these spun up? Once these are spun up, these are basically spun up. I think I can turn... Yeah. I can turn all the blast furnaces that I had previously turned off back on. I should put the spare. I think I did. I'll double check later. This set is all running. If right click? No, it just turns it. Oh, I can just right click it. Wait. Okay, so if I just double right click it. Wow. It picks it up and then puts it back down as a block. Efficiency. Alright, I think that's everything back online. Now, where's my rhodium plated palladium? Arsenate. Was something complaining there wasn't enough ultimate? It. Apparently. Need more green HSSE. Missed one somewhere? What'd I miss? Yeah, Ricky. A wire? Or the blast furnace? I do not see where I would. But I would not would not be horrifically surprised if it did turn out I missed one. I plugged in, that is. This stuff's HV. I wouldn't have bothered unplugging it even. Alright, but now where's my rhodium plated palladium? Do I not have a blast furnace for it? I do have a mixer for it. What color is it? Like light. Here it is. You are running. You are just a little slow. How much spare do I have on this? 16 amps? Anyone being very greedy? 1, 2, 5 tons. 1. Second one. 4th one. I say we can wait until to see how done it is before. Alright, that's 1 overclock. To make it a perfect, I'd have to upgrade all these coils. I could upgrade to back coil. Upgrading to this is probably a bit much. Oh, we can do it. trinium is already in wire form. Why is it already in wire form? Why is the foil already in foil form? So it's 16, 26, 36, 46, 56, 66 to upgrade this whole block. All right, I'm in. I also need to order 10 more of these. All right, those are blasting. We need to add blue steel and magnesium blast furnace. Blue steel, we have a mixer for. Magnesium, I don't think we even have a mix. Wait, magnesium we can just alloy smelt, isn't it? Oh, don't mind that chest. Magnesium, we can just alloy. We'll use dust. Do we have a multi-block alloy smelter yet? Nope. We have a single IV alloy smelter. Oh, look at that. We have hog again. Wow, fancy. And then, I mean, blue steel lasts very low temp. Okay, you know what? I'm just going to do this. Oh, nope, just kidding. Already in use. What are you blasting? Things. Alright, we'll give you your own blast furnace then. Which I think is fine because I have an unused one somewhere. I have an unused one somewhere. 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 I can add on to this, but this is like overkill. Likewise, that is more than a little overkill for something that is such low temp, low. Ah, here's one. Okay, this will do. I knew I had a spare. Do you have your circuit? The steel mixer should automatically make more. I'll have to check on that. You have energy. Probably don't have the right fluid. What does blue steel need? Nitrogen. There we go. At 2 seconds per. All right. $2,000 seems like a reasonable number. Do I remember Dyer's Omni playthrough? Oh man, that is a long time ago. Oopsies, that is not a screwdriver. But yes, I do remember this. Trying to make everything work in one blast furnace. Alright, let's double check to make sure our blue steel mixer is actually working. I think the fact that there's still 61 dust in there means that it is, but blue steel. Pretty sure it's one of these. Is it you? Bismuth bronze. Black steel? It can't make... Oh, okay. It can't make black steel because it's out of void crystal. And I haven't automated void crystal yet. This is how I've been automating void crystal. Come on, shoot faster. Wow, void crystal automated. Come on, shoot faster. Is there a different block that can empower? Or that can atomic reconstruct? Doesn't look like it. Guess we'll have to automate the atomic reconstructor someday. That is. Wow, there's a lot of void crystals in those stacks. Who'd have thought? Jeez, it keeps going. There we go, that's the end. You. Look at that, 10,000 void crystals automated. Alright, can I request my next set of turbines now? Let's double check that I don't have. Hey, would you look at that? I can't. Although, nothing's getting done until these get crafted. And those bottleneck the assembler a little bit. Was it this set that I was replacing? Yeah, so this set has a couple important ingots on it. We'll have to replace them all eventually, but... Well, I guess we don't have to. But, like, we might as well, right? By incurring a one-time cost, we increase the speed, decrease the energy usage. A couple important ones, and silicon. Don't worry about it. Silicon's very important. While that crafts, let's do some thinking about how much I need to fuel this, because we've already gone through half of our tritium. Why? So, we now consume fuel at... So our actual duration is 1/2 this number. Remember that. We consume 125 millibuckets per... Is that 8 ticks? Yeah. So what is 125 divided by 8? That's about 16. So we will have to make about 16 millibucket per tick of fuels. Of deuterium and tritium. I believe they both come from Ender Air. Yeah. So tritium is 10, yeah, and deuterium is 50 from Ender Air. But we need them in equal quantities, and we can change deuterium into tritium at a 4-to-1 ratio in a centrifuge relatively efficiently. So, to make this work, we can turn like 32 2 buckets of deuterium into 8 buckets of tritium. That's 18 to 18 exactly. So 1 DT run produces 18 buckets each of deuterium and tritium after some processing. 1 DT run takes 100 seconds, which is 2,000 ticks. Is that true? It's 20, right? So we bounce, yeah, takes 2,000 ticks. So that's 18,000 divided by 2,000 is 9. The 1 DT run, 1 DT at 100% uptime produces 9 millibuckets a tick. So we need 2 basically running at just about full uptime to to power 1 fusion reactor. I do want to overbuild this system a bit because we will for sure overclock it at least once more later for more power. So if we have 4 DTs or 1 of the DT multi-block at 100% uptime, producing 36 of fuel. Okay. So given that, we need to do 4 at IV. So every 25 seconds, we need to make, or for every 100 seconds, we have to make 800 buckets of liquid under air. So every second needs 8 buckets of liquid air. Good night, chicken. The vacuum freezer recipe at IV produces 1 bucket a second. So we need 8 IV vac freezers to make this work. Ender air can be collected very quickly, I think. Right? Each HV collector produces 1 bucket a second. So we need 8 HV. I assume they overclock like normal machines overclock. So we need 8 HV gas collectors, 8 IV vacuum freezers, and to power 4 whatever the base tier, non-overclocked liquid under air. So 4 DTs at IV at 100% uptime. Yeah, the fact that we come out to the same numbers is a good sign, probably. And then this produces a bunch of like spare radon that, whatever, who cares? All right. Let's start on the, actually, are these done? That'll take a little while longer then. Oh no. Did they get canceled? Did I not grab them? What? Oh, did I may have clicked large plasma turbine instead of the paper that has all the components. Okay, it'll take it a little bit then. I guess we don't need quite as many casings. We'll end up with a bunch of extras. That's okay. Yeah, we'll let it craft. Yeah, it'll just grab those 10. Actually, all those extra or fluid outputs, all these extras, can we? I mean, they were basically. Wait. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's from the cable. Yeah, let's just arc furnace them to get them back. We don't need these. And I actually need the rhodium plated whatever. I can do it in the LV arc furnace, right? This takes a while. Okay, that'll take half an hour to do them all. Find my arc furnace. Recycle them, please. Alright, so let's go get... Every time I look back, this CPU has gotten bulkier. Let's go to the end and get some air collection going. We're gonna also have to get more power there. Right now, I think there's like one generator there. So we're going to probably need to well, how much energy does the air collector actually use? Make under air? So we need 4, we can just use 4 single block generators, that's fine. Easier than having to run a quantum ring. Especially now that we have extra hog to throw around. What was I looking at? Gas collector. I think there's already one, but I'm gonna make 8. What's 8? I'm gonna make 8 anyways. This. Oh wait, we only need 4. Eh. Wait, why are more LUV input hatches being crafted? Oh no, it was output hatches that I just recycled. Never mind. Oh, well that's awkward. Shame I just threw a whole bunch of them into the recycling bin, huh? Okay, maybe I can salvage one of them still. Which one of these is the arc furnace? Salvaged. What is a magic energy? Absorbs energy from end crystals on natural... I don't think our end crystals are alive anymore. I mean, I guess I could make them. Place dragon egg on top. That is way too much trouble. Oh, there already is a quantum ring in the end. Oh, he already set up Ender air collection. With 16. Okay, well, the more the merrier. Thanks, Kebs. Make sure I am not duplicating work here. Because if he's gone that far, it's entirely possible. It's all line, right? Yeah. For 2x. Wait, was it 2 is... Yeah. With the greenish multi-block? This one? This is the distillation tower multi-block. Okay, so if that's already taken care of, I don't need to set up distillation. We have extra distillation playtime chat. Let's take a look. That button. Have I died yet? I still haven't died yet. Time played. 5 days, 4 hours. 5 days, 5 hours? What's the advantage of the distillation tower multi-block? It has like basically it has support for the parallel hatch. Oh, we have masters. So it can run 16 parallel. So it's basically 16 in one. And later you can upgrade it with the higher tier parallel hatch for even more than 16 in one. Unfortunately, the vacuum freezer multi-block is like UV tier. Bulk blast chiller. Looks really cool though, but it's also, where's it? Recipe. Yeah, it's a UHV circuit and UV field generators. So make these 10 yet? Is my blue steel still not? Do you craft like multiple per sec? Did I use the wrong type? No, this is blue steel. That's blue steel. Machine needs more energy. Oh. Oh! Where did all my cables go? Did they melt? How did they melt? Maybe six. Huh. How did I melt them? EBS can claim 2 amps per hatch, yeah, but the energy converter, right, can only output 16 amps. So how does a 16 amp energy converter melt 16 amp cable? Right, there's no energy sources up here. None of these can give their energy up. That's weird. I wonder what happened to that cable. Like there's not like a hidden, yeah, there's not another energy source on it. Well, now this thing's actually blasting. That's good. Ah. Well, I have no clue. Well, yeah, only the cables on the bottom layer melt. Because cables in CEu only melt if excessive energy or excessive amps or volts flow through them, and only if it flows through its actual like block. Maybe a large energy packet? No, because if we leaked a larger energy packet on here, like there'd be explosions, not melted cable. That is 16 amp. Yeah, I don't know. Oh well, I guess. Can I make these yet? Yes, we can. Good. What does that do to our tungsten steel? 13k. Okay, that's still very good. Now that is not very. I think we're gonna have to move some rotors because I don't think I can. I don't think I can afford another 10 rotors yet. Yeah. This number has to go up, but I think I've already brought it up. We'll bring it up further. Wait, was it red or is it green? It was green. And, you know, this block could use some upgrades too, huh? I made 66 coils for you guys. But what if, why do we only have 83 ingots left? Guess that a bunch of them get used in the process of making these. Oh yeah, because that's to make more LUV machine casings. What if I prioritize the coils onto these? Is that crazy? I think that's reasonable. Because everything here is running. Yeah, I'm going to prioritize these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Actually, is this enough? 16, 26, 36, 46. Oh, I even have extras. So let's order a new batch of 56. We'll have 10 extras. I already forgot the number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11? 11 sounds about right. 11 negative x. Formal. So plus 10 negative x. Right place. These get a little bit trickier. I guess these are displaced without. Upgraded. Now, a lot of these don't actually get faster because I think they're running at base tier. Like HSSE is a base EV. Oh no, it's running at IV, so it's gotten one perfect overclock. "12 seconds each is plenty fast." What's wrong with the middle one? I think it's just shut off. It has... We have enough HSSG, so I just have it shut off. Almost all the blast furnaces in this space are quantity controlled, so that they don't run forever. Alright, so with the extra, let's keep an eye on this number. It shouldn't be going down. Now that we have the extra, whatchamacallit, online. Installation towers. At least it shouldn't meaningfully be going down. It says as it goes down 2 buckets. It's okay. Oh, no, we still have to recycle some deuterium over to tritium. That's done in what, a centrifuge? Yeah. MV, it does a little slow. We'll do it in a PA. Yeah, give me one advance. No. What in here uses europium? I mean, I guess we'll have to make do with it. Oh, is that the casings for the advanced PA? Okay, so we can't advance PA yet. We have to settle for basic PA. Those are the freezers. This is overworld air distillation. Signage. This is end air. Aired. Enter. Although for now, maybe we actually don't even. With this running 16x parallel, yeah, I'll just put it over here by the reserved. Oh, this is where we're gonna put the wetware labs. Checks out. Are these? Did I start the craft? Jeez, yeah, it's making dynamo. Oh, it has to make 4 amp to make 10 amp. And everything is bottlenecked on those stupid coils again. Okay. So if I'm going to run this PA, it was centrifuges, and I mean, I'll just put 16 like HV cent. There's 8. 8 will do. I am moving my machine casing recipes. This might be here. Anything that inputs using substitutions, no. One wonders how that recipe ever worked. Oh, because we have a identical one that has substitutions, yes. That one has to have a wrench. That one also has to have a wrench. Okay. Goes in 4. Six. Goes in 8. Oh, 8. Fancy wrench. And this is also 8. Wait, what? This one's 6? Why is this one in 6? Are these also in 6, or am I? Oh, it's an 8. Why is this one not an 8? There better be a good reason. There isn't. It's just it literally drive me insane. Now I have to check all these. Can't just assume. Right now, was it 8 more that I needed? What here still uses a wrench? It has to be the HV machine hall, right? Did I just miss it? Where did all these come from? I must have just skipped over them. 6. Oh, I think my 6 was full last I checked. Which of these networking tools? What goes in there? Was it 8? Okay. Should have, let's go do that now. We'll just expand you. I wish you could put the expansion cards in via the interface terminal. It would save me so many trips. Was this 6 or 8? Frost proof. This is 6. Okay. Small. Six. And 6. Why does searching? I guess because there's a 6 in the item name that goes in there. Like, why does searching 6 give me 8s? And pipe. Small pipe. Alright. Wrenches be gone. Huzzah. These 10 are ready. Let's go build those real quick. These were done already. Briefly put our stuff away here. We'll be back for it. And grab all of this. Maybe not the duck. We concluded it was array 4, 2. What side was out? Could also make more of these energy cards. OUV amp. I made 5, so I need 15 more. Well, can't do that. Can I make the other 5 at least? I'll make the other 10 to spin up the second tower later. I'm not just placing 2 blocks at a time, I'm placing 5 blocks at a time. That time they got their facing right. You do it again. Thanks. All right, and then I think as long as I don't let the stack in my inventory run down to 0, it doesn't like fail to place, right? Or in my hand. Like before placing. Access to requirements. We will borrow your roads for. Little spares for next time. We were just pre-crafting. As with any cook technology, it has to be held together with only the best brain tech advanced aerospace. I don't even know what it's called. Brain tech aerospace advanced reinforced duct tape. Wait, did I make Ivy once? It looks like I did, huh? Oh well, they'll get used. Make my make them faster. Okay, it's pretty fast. That was, I think, acceptably fast. The mage. I can't bonk them all at once. Will you even place these? No, you won't. Unlucky. I assume likewise means you won't place these. Five. Three, four, five. And they should start spitting up. Did you end up with helium inside? No, it's plasma. No, you're just plain old helium. Huh? Oh! Wait, no. What? I don't know. We can fix it, but now we have helium. Yeah, how did you end up inserting on blue briefly? Maybe it was when I was placing it, it was on green? But I don't know how helium would have gotten into the green channel. Oh well, whatever. Alright, so these will take, the new ones will take a little bit of time to spin up. Yeah, the output hatches are trying to insert into the conduits, but they still respect the conduit channel. It just doesn't respect the conduit's extraction mode. Right? None of these are on green. That's... Oh, because I configured inputs before outputs. Yeah, okay. So when I configured the inputs of the lower ones, the output of the lower ones was on green, and that was still on green, right? So like number, what, 1, 2, 3, 4. So like this one, after I configured this to insert on brown, it put helium in here, it finished a batch, this thing outputted helium, or I put helium plasma in here. This thing outputted regular helium, but this was on green, on disable, but it, because it's getting pushed into, the disable gets overridden, and it ended up there. Mystery solved. How much does this hurt? Oh, not that bad. Yeah, it's no, it's at 3,000 RPM. All right. I need controllers for each of these. That has need a bunch of red alloy cable. My plan for this is we will have a mechanical interlock of sorts. And what? Make me hammer the slime on. Let me go. Let's move this back one block. Yeah, no, the sticky piston was actually, or the sticky piston was what, that was the last thing in the fusion recipe. Fission quest, obviously. Okay. So we will have you guys run. Actually, that's the other way around. Because I want to run the left side one right now. Well, that turns those. Yeah. Then there we go. Done. Turn it off. Wait, is that backwards? Lever is currently off, and we run the left side. Lever off. Oh, forgot the equal sign. I want the mod that lets me edit signs. And then, yeah, we can switch between the two as needed. I guess during the switchover, there's like a period where we're not producing power. That's probably fine. Because the conduit buffer will be able to just tide will be able to tide us over that brief window. So yeah, we make 11. I'm surprised it's only 11. Is it because these aren't fully spun up yet? There's a little bit left to spin up. Yeah, this form of switch doesn't switch over very elegantly. It doesn't give the other one time to spin up. We do make enough spare fuel that we can run them both briefly. Oh well, whatever. I still have to make all of your dynamos. Oh, I have to wire you. Copy. Yeah. Extract brown. Blue. Hold it. Oh, that's already plugged in. Can I make 16A murder time 10? Nope, need more niobium titanium. There's a blast furnace for that, right? It's a very dark ingot. This one? There is. Okay. This takes 13 seconds each. We can I did make the oils to upgrade these already. Right? 16, 26, 36, 46, 56, 66. Yeah. Even they're upgraded. You can just break all the blocks. So that's done. Kiwi has quit his factory job, Ether. Negative X13. He hasn't been on in a while. Negative X13. And because I want 13 naturally, I want 12. Look right? Low, my pre. Alright, now you take 3 seconds each. Oh, cool. I guess you got an overclock out of that? Maybe just this coil is so much hotter, it gets an energy discount? Yeah, I can use you can tell me more, right? No, you cannot tell me. Yeah, whatever. 3 seconds each for niobium titanium. Converter. So that's gonna take what, like 10 minutes worth of processing to make? And those rotors. going to take a little bit of processing. Okay, let's go set up that centrifuge then while that processes. What was the number on that before? I think it has gone down, but I think that's only because we haven't done any centrifuging. What are your casing blocks? Is it tungsten steel, robust tungsten steel machine casing? Infinite. Give me 1 amp of LUB. Actually, that's 2 amps of LUB. Wait, I'm putting 16 times that. That is 1 amp of EV? Or 1 amp of IV? One amp of IV. The 1 amp. No, that's not. That's a 2 amp energy. Ah, whatever. This game's too hard. The 4. IV energy converter. 4 amp. And we'll put it over here by the production, I guess. I can go underneath. There. Tiny pile of enderpearl. Is that a byproduct of the distillation? Guess so. Alright. Where is the distill controller? What is this? It just has all the input hatches in the world. Alright, whatever. The controller is right here, so we will put the... That right under it? Right under that block, right? No, so I want to be one. Where's enter? Converter. Hatch. This is fluid in, fluid out. What hatch? Hatch. Machines. And build it. You succeed? Oh, you mostly succeeded. Good on you. All right, you will provide. Is it deuterium? That connect? Good enough. And begin. And then we want you to run so long as no, I want to use the tritium that's coming directly out of the distillation tower first. Well, I'm not going to go crash my game. Maybe show recipe though. R on it? Like hit R on it? I swear I've done that before. Yeah, I can hit R on it. Unless there's a different show recipe button. Oh, you bound it to your mouse. Alright, so yeah, I want this very high priority. Right? I wanted to use this as a last resort. And I only want to run this when deuterium is in excess. Probably want a fluid level emitter even. Wait, can you vertically? That's if you can vertically share them. You save some? What are the... If you vertically share them, you save a bunch of fusion casings? That's not nothing. I don't think it's really worth it. All right. So anyways, how much deuterium do I want to keep in stock? Like 3 million millibuckets? So 3,000 buckets. Emit when levels are below. Yeah, when I say overclock, I mean upgrade. Right, because when you upgrade to the Mark II, it happens to overclock because you have to use the higher tier energy hatch. And then we'll probably time that upgrade with swapping to UV rotor holders, so we don't have to add more turbines. Alright, so this will make more tritium. I'm 100% sure that is fast enough. Lock it though. We did lock it. Even partitioned it. Alright. And I think that's our power in relatively good shape. Did that kill enough time for me to make my energy converters. 10 of them? Hey, it did. A lot of niobium titanium wire. Glad we have a fast wire mill. If he's going to do that, then I should move the IO now. Did I set this up to be very difficult to move the IO? I should. A couple super tanks. Diesel. Power. Up. Which one was this? This one's deuterium. Tritium. And I need to not connect it to the drive. I do need that. And then when we want to switch this one back, we can put the fluids back into the upper hatches. I guess for now, flip these down here. Deuterium. Use this tritium. Oh, omnium. I like all the omnium recipes already in. How close are we? Yeah, there's a lot of things missing. Yummy, yummy donut. Rotate. Mode. And probably plug it in. All right. Did I plug in the... I can't run them yet because I don't have rotors. I mean, I could see if I can make my rotors. Yeah, I still can't make all my rotors yet. I can, I guess, sanity check, make sure there's fluid in them, which there isn't. Helium. It's helium, right? Alright, so those will fill, and I mean, I guess I can even... Storage buses on these. Helium. Nope, not helium-3. It's regular helium. Plain old good for nothing helium. Alright, what's next then? That's donut power. So I'm making a whole bunch of europium in one batch, and then we can... Okay. Is europium part of... It is part of omnium, but I think we get a better europium source later, right? Yeah, once we get awakened cores, we can just like get it out. This is made from cobblestone. It's part of cobble wine. And it's a lot of steps in there, but we'll figure that out once we have awakened core. That's one of the next things we can do is the next circuit. I'm really tired. Maybe we just stop early today. It's only been, what, like 2 hours? Yeah, let's complete this quest. Onyx Super. Wait, what? It's made on demand? I see. Alright, that's fine. Ta-da. Oh, do we have access to this? These make the infusion recipe, or one of the power recipes, not painful. The quest asks for to touch 31 fusion glass. I guess I will touch it. Although I do wonder how it came to... Oh! The center output one, or the center outer ones can be fusion glass too. Not just center inner. Oh, we can save so many fusion casings. To the point where... I guess I just do it. Pause. Can you be? Yeah, I think it just lets us see into it. You can't be, right? Okay, so it's all the ones that are not, that do not have hatch option. So like it can't be any of these three. Although it can be the middle one. Yeah, it lets you see that glowing ring of plasma in it. Look, not only that, the glass is a bit cheaper than the casing. So. You formed again? And you are rapidly, well, you are slowly losing heat, I guess. What, like 10,000 a tick? Right, turn back on. Ta-da! Does definitely look cooler. Alright. If there's any other easy low-hanging fruit quests. Conic cores are probably pretty easy now, I thought. Ooh, this uses a lot of tungsten carbide, huh? Maybe that's a good sign to turn up our tungsten carbide processing limit. I've had it set pretty low, 2000. There, we'll set it 5000. This is what, 20,000, and this is regular tungsten. All right, are we processing it still? Yeah. We have a lot. We have 27k tungstate. Perfect. We have tons of raw input to go through. I guess that's only, it's like 7 to 1 and 8 to 1. I guess that's only like 10,000 tungsten. It's not that much. Especially because some of the tungsten gets used to make the HSSE variants. All of it's from microminers. Yeah, we haven't mined anything with the, at least I haven't mined anything with a regular miner in a long time. Is this still processing? There's still a tiny bit left for it to go through. I don't care for it to process lapis. We have the world's biggest pile of crushed lapis ore that will never get processed. The fusion thing is awesome, isn't it? It looks great. Kudos to the GTC or CEu. I don't know which team specifically made it very glowy. But kudos to them. It looks wonderful. All right, can I then make these turbines? If we can make the turbines, nope, not yet. I was gonna say I'll test out, make sure the second set can spin up. Doesn't have any issues, but I think that might just be all for today. Unless I can find a very easy task. Is Captain K very easy? I mean, it's relatively, right? Don't make it as a fluid. What form do we make it in? Neutral benzene. There's a couple steps here, huh? Okay, there's more than a couple steps here. No crystal chip growth? Does that need the... You have to make these... So we start... Oh no, we need europium for this. Oh no, we can do it in mutagen. We make mutagen. Our fusion chain's not up to Californium 252 yet. God. This is so awful. It doesn't look like we can use Enderium. Bacterial sludge mutagen, or... Oh, bacterial sludge isn't... Oh. Oh, this does have to be in a sterile clean. Ugh. I think it's easier to use europium. Can we avoid having to make mutagen at all then? Or is mutagen required for growth medium? Nope, mutagen is required. No getting around it. No matter how hard you try. Yeah, I don't want to... Just thinking about that hurts my head. So once we do europium fusion, we can start crystal circuits. Crystal circuits into wetware. There's also ZPM tier components. And your 8 and 8.5 microminer. Okay, so lots of options. Well, in fact, even tier 7 might come on. Lots of options to do. I don't know what I'll do next, but it won't be today because I think I'm going to bed early tonight. So thanks for dropping by for what was ultimately just a one project stream. I think all we accomplished was fusion, but it is a big accomplishment. Yeah, I will see you guys next time. Today is what, Friday? Maybe tomorrow? Very likely tomorrow, if not Sunday. Or more. Have a have a good night, everyone. See you soon. And our energy network is full. Wow. So much energy. All right, bye-bye.